All right, Crossroads, we have now made it here to the regional semifinal round here of the playoffs. Again, we got a lot of great games here we're going to look at because all of our teams last week won in last week's playoff matchup. So here are all the 2, 3, 4, and 5A matchups here for this week. We're going to start here in 2A. We got two games here on the slate. First one will be in 2A Division 1, and that's probably, like I said, the game of the year here in the Crossroads. It's going to be between the Refugio Bobcats and the Ganado Indians. This game will be a Friday night at 7 p.m. at Sand Crab Stadium there in Port Lavaca. Then in 2A Division 2, the Shiner Comanches will face the Granger Lions. That game will be at Tiger Stadium in Smithville, Texas. That game will start at 7 p.m. Now over to 3A. We have four matchups here on the slate. First here again in the top part of the region, Region 3 of 3A Division 1. Yoakum will try to get some revenge versus the Columbus Cardinals at 7 p.m. at Katy Legacy Stadium, which, you know, it's a nice stadium for sure there out there in Katy. So it'll be a fun one there to see if Yoakum get the job done. For Goliad, they're going to face the Llano Yellow Jackets at 6 p.m. there at Ferris Stadium outside of San Antonio. Then Edna will face the Randolph Rohawks at 7 p.m. at San Antonio's Comlander Stadium. And then 3A Division 2, Tidehaven will then face the Van Fleck Leopards at 1 p.m. everybody there for Tidehaven at Bay Cities Memorial Stadium. Then out there in 4 and 5A. Here we go with this one to start in 4A Division 1. Lavernia Bears will face the Calhoun Sand Crabs out there, and that will also be at Katy Legacy Stadium as well, but earlier in the day. So that'll be at 2 o'clock game there for Calhoun fans. For Bay City, they will face Cal Allen at 7 p.m. out there in Converse, Texas at Rutledge Stadium. Then in 4 Division 2, Cuero will play top-seeded Wimberley Texans at 7:30 at, again, Texas State University, their Bobcat Stadium. And then Victoria West, they look to keep their playoff hopes alive in a rematch versus the Bernie Greyhounds at 6 p.m. at Seguin Matador Stadium. Now, mentioned all those matchups here, but one of them that I kind of said just a minute ago, right? Ganado and Refugio. Like I said, I think this is going to be a big-time game, back and forth, game of the year possibly here in the Crossroads. And again, if you want to know about star power, Ganado quarterback Bryce Holman, he's been breaking records here for the Indians. And they got a running back too, Logan Burrs, who's been coming on as of late there for the Indians. And then for Refugio, their quarterback as well, Keelan Brown, has been dynamic the entire year. Their running back Jordan King is also, every game he's played, he's peeled off a long run there for the Bobcats. So this is going to be the key, is which defense I think will make a stop at the end will probably win this game. And I mentioned earlier here in our viewer pool who I thought from this matchup will be, again, the player to watch out for in this game. And right now we don't, looks like, have the viewer pool. There it is, popped up. And we got a lot of different options with Ganado quarterback Bryce Ullman, Refugio running back Jordan King, Refugio quarterback Keelan Brown, or Ganado running back Logan Burrs. And earlier, everyone was thinking it would be Bryce Ullman, but that changed here for the 10 o'clock here. A lot of people now are choosing their running back in Logan Burrs. Again, he's been coming on as of late there for that team. We'll see what happens there. I think he can be an X factor going into this game. And then tonight also, the college football playoff rankings came out earlier tonight. And again, the top four stayed the same, with Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, and Penn State still there in the top four. Notre Dame moves up to number 5. Miami, Florida moves up to number 6. How about Georgia? They move up 3 spots. They were at 10 last week, number 7 this week here in the playoff rankings. Tennessee also moves up 3 spots to number 8. And then here are the next 4 right now. You got SMU right now. Yes, SMU is at number 9. They have a shot. If they win the ACC, they can get probably one of those 4 byes out there in the top of the bracket. Indiana drops 5 spots to number 10 after losing to Ohio State. Boise State is number 11. They have still opportunity. They can win the Mountain West to get one of those top 4 byes there. Again, in the playoff, new system, 12 teams. And Clemson looming around right now at number 12.